Shalom and welcome to our 23rd annual Feast of Weeks. This is part 64 of Preparing for Rulership.
This man, Yahweh, is ready to give you the earth, subdue all nations under your feet, make you the ruler in peace, rich, without sorrow, infinite wealth, life eternal. Think about it. Here's a man that has the power to give you life forever with peace and wealth, riches and honor and glory. And all he wants you to do is enter into his gates with thanksgiving. And come in, when you come in his courts, come in with praise. Praise him that rideth upon the heavens by his name, Yahweh. That's all he wants from you. Admire him and thank him for what he's done as a gift. But that's a mighty small, and then just obey his voice. Obey his will, and his will is good. What a man. And all that you seek for, you don't have to fight for it at all. Your enemies can rise up right in front of you, and all you have to do is hold your peace. Just be still and know that Yahweh is God, and he will fight your battle. Conquer and consume your enemies. Yes, he will. I'm a witness. You hold your peace and let Yahweh fight for you. He has the power to just take your enemy and drive him from before your face. He won't be able to come back in your presence. I'm a witness. When you learn about this man, then you learn that my defense is of Yahweh, which saveth the upright in heart. Yahweh is the one that judges the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. Psalms 100.
Psalms 100. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord Yahweh.
See, hold it. Look at this man. He's telling you what he wants from you. He's telling you how he wants you to act in regard to him. What a beautiful man. You don't have to wonder, I wonder how the Creator wants me to act. Psalms 100.
Psalms 100. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord Yahweh, all ye lands. Serve the Lord Yahweh with gladness.
Hold it. See? Don't just serve Yahweh any old kind of way. No. You can't serve Yahweh with an old, long, sour face. Yahweh does not like ugly-looking people. Psalms 100.
Psalms 100. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord Yahweh, all ye lands.
All right, not some of you. All right, don't be faking that. It's everybody. Psalms 100.
Psalms 100. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord Yahweh, all ye lands. Serve the Lord Yahweh with gladness. Come before his presence with singing.
All right, you say, I can't say, well, open your mouth and just say something. Even if you're out of tune. And everybody told you, please don't sing. See, Yahweh say, sing anyway. 100. Now what are we supposed to do about his name? What does it say? Bless his name. Now how can you bless his name if your enemy has not taught it to you? Somebody does not want you to receive the blessing from blessing his name. Somebody knew and know that if they can keep you from knowing Yahweh's name, you will never be blessed. That means that everything you do will be under a curse instead of a blessing. Now, there's a scripture that says the blessings of Yahweh makes you rich. Proverbs what? 10:22. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 10, verse 22. Proverbs 10:22. Read.
The blessing of the Lord Yahweh, it maketh rich, and he addeth no sorrow with it.
Here is a man that has blessings to give. And his blessings will make you rich. And all you have to do is follow his prescription. Included in that prescription is bless his name. If you bless his name, he will bless you to be rich. Now, everybody wants to be rich in America. You may say, well, what's the proof if you bless his name that he'll make you rich? I'm your proof. And all who believe in me and what I teach, bless Yahweh's name too. So all of us who bless his name are rich. And it has people worried about us, proving whatever I think and say is extremely important. And I'm saying to the so-called black man and woman of America, this man, Yahweh, is a blessing. And all you need to do is bless his name, enter into his gates with thanksgiving, into his courts with praise, acknowledge him in all your ways, and he will direct your path and make you rich and add no sorrow with it. What a man. How many can see that it's a blessing knowing a man with that kind of power? People of the world, they have a movie on and shows on TV called The Lifestyle of the Rich and the Famous. And everybody tunes into that show because they may not be rich and famous, but they get something from seeing somebody rich and famous. Why do people want autographs of the rich and famous? Well, how about having the opportunity to meet the man that made the sun the moon and the stars. Wouldn't you like to meet that man? Wouldn't you like to know that man? You can. This man is indeed the most famous man on earth. Say, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. See, he's famous, but what they did was take away his name. And they left you with the title, God. Now, when they say in the beginning, God created, see, you can't say bless God because there's all kind of gods. God is a title. The book says bless his name. In order for us to be blessed, we must bless his name. But they took his name from us. Call him Lord. Lord is not his name, that's a title. In order for us to be blessed and be made rich from this man, we must acknowledge his name. And so you won't be cheated any longer of your blessings. Yahweh raised me up from among you to manifest his name so you can bless his name and receive his blessings. That does make me important because nobody else was manifesting his name to you. Nobody. The only reason that you're here in my presence is because I have been manifesting his name. I put his name on buses and cars and trucks and tractors and buildings, hair food and shampoo. That's why they won't talk about my hair care products. Another fella come out with some shampoo and stuff last year, and they act like that's the first time we ever did. I did it 4 years ago. People want to act like I'm invisible. Oh yes, all over America they know about Yahweh hair food and Yahweh shampoo because I took it around America. I took our tractors and trailers and took it, and we walked every neighborhood and offered it to every door. Anybody walking around in the neighborhood in 1987 is 4 years late. I'm not disturbed about somebody coming out with something. I'm saying, why ignore that I'm the originator? Praise Yahweh. Everything I produce is kosher. I'm bringing you the man that has all the power. Yahweh. That's his name. And when you research this man's name, you discover you receive protection just in his name. You discover that his name by itself is a strong tower. And the righteous can run to his name and be safe. It does not mean the enemy will not get after you, but Yahweh has the power to conquer your enemy.
Please turn to side 2.
Glory to Yahweh. Hallelujah, Yahweh. So just bringing you the name of my Father, Yahweh, is a miracle. How many have ever thought about meeting the rich and the famous? Yeah, I'd kind of like to meet some of the rich and the famous, right? Well, I'm introducing to you the richest and the most famous. Yeah, see, something inside your soul says it's a blessing to be able to meet and touch and shake the hands of a man that has something. And something inside your soul says it's even a greater blessing to meet a man that not only has it, but know how to keep it. See, a lot of folk get stuff but don't know how to keep it. It's not a blessing to shake his hand. Because he ended up just like you, broke too. But it's a blessing to meet a man that has everything and know how to keep it. That's my man. See, my man, Yahweh, he has everything. And can't nobody take it from him. And he's so powerful that he just raised me up by myself and send me in his name and then just start conquering. That tells you what kind of man he is. Raised me up with nothing. And just in his name, I become rich and powerful and famous and honorable. And all who connect with me get the same honor when they dress like me and go out in my name. Everybody, everywhere, looks at you just like they look at me. Glory to Yahweh. I'm expressing to you how powerful this man is, Yahweh, and how powerful his name is. And when you just dress like me, you get the same honor. Everybody looks at you. Everybody looks at you. It's an honor to be in Yahweh. A blessing to be in Yahweh. To be in the knowledge of your Creator who chose you. What a blessing, this man, Yahweh. I'm so happy to see you. You are so beautiful. Psalms chapter 7, verse 10 and 11. Read.
My defense is of Yahweh, which saveth the upright in heart. Yahweh judgeth the righteous, and Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day.
And he's able to do something about it. Look at the floods in Chicago. Yahweh shut Chicago down. Now, the Navy couldn't do anything about it. Notice the Navy couldn't do anything about the flood in Chicago. And they had baseball-sized hail today in several states up around that area. You know how big a baseball is? I wouldn't want to get hit in the head with a baseball from the ceiling. Not to think about a baseball rock ice falling from the heavens. Ooh, I wouldn't want that to hit my toe. Would I ever be able to walk again? And when it hit, it didn't shatter. I mean, that's some power. That's a powerful man. And that's only a sign of the hail coming. Baseball, you know, that's a big rock ice coming down from the heavens at over 100 miles an hour. Boy, you wouldn't want to be in your car with that coming down. That's over for the windshield. That'll few of those drop. That'll get you in your roof. And then Yahweh is killing with tornadoes. Whole town he's wiping out. And the military is unable to do anything about it. So here's the man that created the sun, moon, and stars, but he's also the master of the weather. He's the father. See, don't let them fool you about Mother Nature. Mother is not in charge of nature. Mother needs nature in operation to be happy. Mother is not independent of nature. She's neither in charge of nature. Our Father, Yahweh, is. What a man. How many can see you don't want this man angry with you? With the background that I've given you thus far tonight, when I introduced the subject of ethics to you, this is telling you about the teachings of Yahweh. What does he stand for? What does he teach? One of the many subjects that he teaches us is morality. That's his basic subject. Within the definition of morality is the word ethics as a description and a definition. Ethics is but one part of the definition of morality. And since this is a teaching of our Father who has the power over all things and is able to bless us and make us rich and give us eternal life and restore our health and make us the rulers over the earth forever and can subdue our enemies under our feet, I think it would behoove us to learn about this man and what he teaches and what we need to do with his teachings in our lives. So I teach ethics. And ethics is defined as a system of moral principles. And a system is a method. A method indicates structure. And the structure indicates form. And form indicates order. And order indicates sequence. And sequence brings you right back to Ecclesiastes, and there's a time and a season for all things under the heavens. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. This chapter gives us ethics, it gives us order, it gives us sequence, it gives us structure, form, and method. Read.
To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Now, our enemies fail to teach us morality in school. They fail to teach us ethics in school. Therefore, our parents were without this knowledge to teach us in our home. Therefore, since all preachers went to school too, they're unable to teach it in the church. And since the leaders also are a victim of the same public school system, they too are without the foundation knowledge of morality and ethics, because it is also foundation. This means that since we have not been taught morality and ethics, we're without our proper and essential foundation. We are incomplete mentally. What is your purpose in life? Have you adopted a purpose? But is it the right purpose? You may have selected for yourself a purpose. But is your selection correct?
This concludes part 64 of Preparing for Rulership.